Welcome to Shakespeare, the Sonnets, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about sonnet number 17. Let's get this started with. That thou art blamed shall not be thy defect, for slander's mark was ever yet the fair. The ornament of beauty is suspect, a crow that flies in heaven's sweetest air. So thou be good, slander doth but approve, thy worth the greater, being wooed of time. For canker vice the sweetest buds doth love, and thou present a pure unstained prime. Thou hast passed by the ambush of young days, either not assailed or victor being charged. Yet this thy praise cannot be so thy praise, to tie up envy evermore enlarged. If some suspect of ill mask not thy show, then thou alone kingdoms of hearts shouldest owe. First off, this sonnet here is some sort of a little, instead of the insulting sonnet that I've actually expected here, let me just go line by line here. That thou art blamed shall not be thy defect. It's more like a little criticism. Think of Socrates, but Shakespeare. Here, that thou art blamed shall not be thy defect. Just because you say, hey, you did that wrong. You did that wrong. It's because of you. That actually is not your defect. It's not what makes you bad. For slander's mark was ever yet the fair. I mean, even that little birthmark of yours might be a little disgusting even to yourself, but you yourself are still fair. I'm using the birthmark as an example here. The ornament of beauty is suspect, and everything that's actually kind of perfectly beautiful, that person is the most sus. Dun, 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 dun. A crow that flies in heaven's sweetest air. Crows that are not supposed to be looking beautiful fly in heaven's sweetest air because they actually somehow live in heaven. So thou be good, slander doth but approve. So just go ahead, and you have to be good. Because of that, you have to go ahead and do some slander, which will be approved. Thy worth the greater, being wooed of time. And now you have to be worth the greater time. And now that you have been wooed of time, you go ahead, do things, but then you're like kind of age yourself into a little obscurity, and now you need a cane, and you have like arthritis and back pain. For canker vice the sweetest buds doth love. For this canker vice, these sweetest buds, that's just like saying, like the vice of a canker worm, of all that love that happened there. And thou present a pure unstained prime. All that prime over here, you might be in your prime still, but you're not. You might just look pure. Thou hast passed by the ambush of young days, and you have passed the snares of youth. You are not young anymore. You're not assailed or victor being charged, and you're not being assailed. You're not being assaulted, but you're also not being attacked. Yet this thy praise cannot be so thy praise. But however, this praise that you call that can't be your praise. To tie up envy evermore enlarged. To go ahead and you're overcoming your malice, that can be enlarged. That skill can be enlarged. If some suspect of ill mask not thy show. If there was some suspect of ill, and that was masked, and not to thy show. If some suspicion of evil was not surrounding you, then thou alone kingdom of hearts shouldest know. Then only the kingdom of art, the kingdom of your heart, your love, should be owned. Only you should own that. And that's it. That's sonnet number 17. It's basically saying that you may be beautiful, but you may be past the days. But then if this is all true, then you are the only one you can love yourself. Basically, it's kind of a narcissist. Except, I'm guessing, optimistic nihilism? So that's it. I hope to see you guys soon in the next episode. I hope to see you guys then. Until next time, Shran out. Peace. Bye bye.